Halle moved another step closer by agreeing to another, even more revealing nude scene in the drama Monsters Ball. Playing the wife of an executed prisoner who falls for the executioner, Halle and co-star Billy Bob Thornton shot their love scene on the second to last day of the 21-day shoot. Nudity and sex on screen were becoming easier for the modest actress to handle.
They were, but no more difficult than the scene where I had to, beat my kid, or, some of the other heavy, hard-hitting scenes that dealt with really strong, uncomfortable things, Okay, we can't show, a beautiful love scene in American cinema, but yet you can show people getting shot with Uzis and their heads cut off and things blown up, okay. It's a big contradiction.
Halle won the Oscar for Best Actress for her visceral depiction of Letitia in Monsters Ball. It was the first time an African-American woman had ever won the award. It was a moving and highly emotional time for Halle, and she gave a very tearful, emotional speech dedicated to her predecessors, her contemporaries, and future generations of black women actresses.
I'm still realizing the impact of winning an Oscar. I think it'll be years and years to come that I'll be realizing what it's meant, not just for me, but so many other people and women of color. I think it'll be an ongoing process.
Halle was not only the first African-American actress to win an Academy Award, but she was also the first Academy Award-winning actress to play a Bond girl. Playing opposite Pierce Brosnan in 2002's Die Another Day, the versatile actress enjoyed the idea of playing a female villain on equal footing with Bond himself.
I think they've evolved as women have in life, in our societies. We've become more empowered, we've become more independent. But what I like about this Bond woman, even though she's more of an equal match to Bond, she still is secure enough to be okay with her sexuality. And I think that's what I think is great about modern women. We don't have to play down our sex appeal and our sexuality, that we can know that exists and also, have great intellect and great brawn and, be tough as nails at the same time. Taking the Bond woman forward in a big leap like that was really exciting to me. I thought, now this character will be a lot of fun to play, to be sexy and tough in the same movie. I thought would be great.
Halle wisely turned down the next role that came her way to play opposite Ben Affleck in the disastrous Geely. But she said yes to the horror thriller Gothica. The role got her a broken arm from an on-screen tussle with Robert Downey Jr. that set the shoot back 8 weeks. The film opened to modest reviews.
In spite of all Halle's successes, the painful pattern of destructive relationships erupted in her life again. After defending husband Eric Benet against relentless tabloid accusations of extramarital affairs, it finally came to pass that at least some of the rumours were true. Halle was devastated. The couple sought counselling, but it was too little too late. The pair separated in 2003, and Benet's music career took a drastic downturn. To add insult to injury, the philandering husband tried to get their prenuptial agreement annulled so that he could get spousal support. He didn't get away with it. Halle just simply and graciously wished him the best.
If women did not have the capacity to really be compassionate and understand and to forgive, if we didn't have that capacity, there'd be a lot of men shot and houses burned down, heads chopped off, among other things. It would be bad, I think, and because they're nurturers by nature, I think we're able to do that. I think much easier than men. Not that men don't do it, but I think it's easier, it's more natural for women to do that.
That same year, Halle stole the Oscar show again, simply by receiving a passionate kiss from a completely overwhelmed actor, Adrian Brody, and she handed him the Oscar for Best Actor. It was a hilarious and momentous moment, actually much more memorable than her next role in Catwoman, which turned out to be a real box office dud. But typical of Halle, she put a positive spin on it and ended up adopting one of the cats from the production.
Feline energy is very feminine. So as a woman, it's something that I totally relate to. And I think, cats are very much in control. They're very empowered. Cats come when they want to. Cats, people don't own cats. Cats own people. So I think, to embody a cat in human form was probably, one of the most fun things I could think of doing right now, especially at this time in my life.
While the movie was not appreciated by the audience, it turned out to be meaningful to Hallie.
I hope she's a great metaphor for who we're evolving into as women. I would love, as a woman, to see us become more empowered, and more free to do and say and think how we want to think, because that's true power, when we feel comfortable enough to do that and express ourselves accordingly. And I think we're evolving into those kinds of people. We used to be creatures that were taught to, be certain ways and be sort of submissive and subservient. And I think we're learning now, as there are more women in the workplace and more women raising families on their own, I think we're learning how to be more independent. So I hope she's a metaphor for sort of the modern day woman.
Metaphor or not, it still required lots of training.
Lots of training. I didn't just wake up like that. Trust me. A lot of training, a lot of time. I worked with a physical trainer. I worked with a martial arts specialist and a capoeira specialist who learned capoeira, a Brazilian form of martial arts. A lot of hours studying cat tapes and trying to incorporate cat movements into like a human body. So lots of time.
All that work paid off with another first. She became the first actress ever to actually turn up to the Raspberry Awards for Worst Actress. Looking glamorous as ever, with a clear sense of humour, she accepted the award graciously, saying that her mother had always given her some great advice. If you can't be a good loser, you can't be a good winner. She also said she hoped she'd never be back there again, and she probably won't.
I'm getting older as the days go by, and I'm really ready and prepared for whatever that will be. And hopefully that, I think one's true beauty comes from somewhere else anyway. It's not really as much about this as this town can make us think it is. It's really about something else.
Well, she's clearly stated that she never intends to marry again, but who knows with Hallie? She's already been seen out and about on the town with different gorgeous up-and-coming artists. However, she is spending more time alone quietly, and she has said that one of her interests, amazingly, is logging on to different internet chat groups incognito. But when life sends her a curve and she needs another refuge, all she has to do is turn to her lifelong mentors, who are all substantial. Her mother, Judith, her 5th grade teacher, Yvonne Sims, her huge legion of fans, and her longtime friend, admirer, and supporter, Oprah Winfrey. There's no doubt with their support and her talent, she'll continue to surprise us in years to come in a wide spectrum of roles.
And as an African-American woman, I have no choice, really. There's not an abundance of any one role for me to play normally. So it's come out of my desire to always try different things, but also it's the industry. You have to get really creative when you're a black woman in Hollywood and try things that maybe you wouldn't normally try because you want to work and you want to grow. And so it has made for a very eclectic career.
I always sort of find myself attracted to women that are empowered or strong in one way or another.